Viewers, you're welcome to the Flight Deck TV show where every flight tells a story. You'd agree with me that Ghana has a rich aviation history. However, the story largely remains untold. Mainly because of the absence of a national carrier. Many Ghanaians say Ghana Airways had very good pilots. Yes, most of them were forced outside the shores of this country to practice their craft elsewhere. The Flight Deck TV show today comes to you from the residence of one of our accomplished Ghana Airways pilots who just went on retirement with some 40 years in the flight deck and over 20,000 hours of flying time. It is my pleasure to welcome to the flight deck a captain par excellence who became a lawyer, then an evangelist. Please help me make welcome to the flight deck our one and only Captain Michael Foli. Captain, you're welcome to the flight deck.
Thank you for having me.
Captain, you're most welcome.
Let me start by, my name is Michael.
Michael, not Mike. So, okay, so let's do the full one. Captain Michael Foli. Thank you. Thank you for the correction.
Thank you for having me.
Captain, where have you been? You disappeared on us. Since the demise of Ghana Airways, you disappeared on us. Where have you been?
Since the demise of Ghana Airways, that period, of course, became a period of introspection for every pilot. But I was practicing law from 2004 to 2006. Then I left to join Saudi Arabian Airlines to fly until 2018. And I retired from flying.
Interesting. Welcome back home.
Thank you.
We will delve deeper into that. But Captain, tell us, when did you start flying? At what age did you start flying?
I finished my sixth form in 1978. And at the time I finished, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I had gained admission to Massachusetts Institute of Technology to do nuclear technology.
Wow.
I had gained admission to Shaw University in North Carolina to do computer engineering.
Wow.
I got admission to Legon, I got admission to Tech, and I really didn't know what
You were spoiled for choice.
I was spoiled for choice.
Interesting.
Then one evening, my father called me and said, "Oh, Michael, there is this advert in the Ghanaian Times. Ghana Airways wants cadets to be recruited for pilot training. Would you be interested?" Somehow, as soon as he asked me this question, a light went off. And I knew that was it for me.
Wow.
So I applied. And then we were interviewed, quite a number of us. I don't call the number, but it was a large number, about 2 days. And I happened to be, by the grace of God, one of the 5 to be selected.
Wait a minute. You mean that out of the large number, only 5 were selected?
Only 5 were selected.
And you made it to?
In fact, I was the number 1 on the list.
Oh.
I was the first to be interviewed, and I was the first on the list to be announced as those who had passed through.
Wow.
So that's a long answer to your short question. I was just 20 years and 1 month old.
Oh my goodness. That is something. Wow. So let me take you back. Captain, which schools did you attend and where did you grow up?
Where do you want to start from? Primary school?
Let's do wherever you're comfortable with, that's fine.
I started primary school from Aplawu, EP, experimental.
Interesting.
Remember those days? Well, maybe you are not that old. But to be admitted to class 1, you'll have to...
You pass your arm to the other side, touch the other ear.
I had a challenge. First of all, I was too young to go to class 1. Secondly, I had a big head. In fact, I still have a big head.
Oh no, this head is not big.
So there was a lady teacher in our compound who gave me the pre-interview. So she asked me, "Listen, granted your head is a bit big, but this is what you're going to do. Tilt your head a bit to the right, and then you touch it." So I went and I did it, tilted my head, and then my finger just stopped, and I was taken to class 1. Then we moved to Tema, My parents were transferred to Tema. I continued from class 3. No, Ivory Road Primary School.
Okay.
And then I went to Sogakope.
Secondary
school.
Okay. Okay.
Then I finished off in Bishop Herman College.
Interesting.
For my sister.
Biheko.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's a long answer to your short question.
Which year did you complete Biheko?
1978. I think
78.
The exams in
June usually.
1978.
Okay. A-levels? A-levels because you were, interesting.
In that same November or so, that's when we were called for the interview.
Okay. What's the name of the flying school you?
We were trained in, the name of the flying school is Oxford Air Training School in the UK. Oxford Air Training School. You see, Ghana always needed pilots, but there were considerations. First of all, you must be academically good. Secondly, because they were going to spend so much money in training you, they must make the maximum out of you. So they recruited mainly those who just finished the sixth form, and there were a few graduates too in the group.
How old are you now, if I may ask?
Now I just turned 67.
Whoa, Captain, you look too good for 67.
It's the grace of God.
You look...
And my wife's cooking.
Oh, we want to salute her too. And so, the 5 of you who were selected, did you all make it through the training? Did you all pass?
Oh, okay. 2 of us branched off to engineering. So 3 of us finished the pilot training. 2 became very accomplished engineers, and 3 of us.
Do you want to mention them?
Oh, the engineers were Joe Brown.
Okay.
A very clever child. Then Annan. Then the other pilots are Captain Bate.
Oh, I see.
Captain Fosu.
I see.
And myself.
I see. Interesting.
We're mates.
I see. Interesting. Oh, Captain, sincerely, you are one of our best. I cannot stop singing it.
Well, like
you're one of our best.
They say beauty lies
in the eyes of the beholder.
So that's your opinion.
Oh, I'm not too. What I profess will not be too different from what the others say. We don't see what you do in the flight deck, but we can only appreciate how you land the aircraft. And I recall with nostalgia some of your carpet landings. Your briefing, you will say, I promise you a carpet landing, and you deliver on that. That is one hallmark of yours we cannot overlook.
Well, Ghana Airways School are trained very well. I mean, from Oxford Air Training School, you are trained very well. Oxford Air Training School, not everybody completed.
Oh, okay.
I remember my instructor during my twin engine training. That's, you start by being trained on a single engine.
Okay.
Then we'll move on to the twin engine, which is an advanced level of training. One day, he was a chief instructor. He told me that, listen, he had an Iraqi pilot sent from the Air Force. Very good pilot. But one day he called the Iraqi Air Force chief pilot and said, withdraw this boy. He said, what do you mean? He said, withdraw him. He said, he's one of our best. He said, I know, but withdraw him. No, continue training him. So he said, you continue training him. The boy went back. The boy was overconfident. So he used this military aircraft, tried the maneuver, went beyond the envelope of the aircraft, crashed and died. So basic training, they see not just your competence, but your composure.
Composure, okay.
And because the school also have their reputation. So they'll say, no, this guy cannot continue. So we're trained well, basically, the basic training. And then when we join Ghana Airways also, there's a sort of competition among the pilots.
Okay.
Plus the fact that at that time we had only 3 aircraft to our name. So we have to take care of it. Exactly. It's like if you have only 1 share.
You better take care of it.
So in the flight deck, we have this competition, and also we have to take care of the aircraft and the pilot. So Ghana Airways School, we were well trained.
By the way, viewers, like I told you, Captain Foli was one of our best. I was privileged to be a cabin crew on his flights, and with Captain Foli in the flight deck, you felt good, you felt safe, and it's a big privilege to have him on the flight deck today. We're going to go on a short commercial break to acknowledge our sponsors. Please don't go away. Stay.
We are celebrating 7 years of passion in the skies. From our first takeoff in Accra to the heartlands of Kumasi, Tamale, Takoradi, Wa, and Sunyani, Passion Air has proudly connected Ghana for 7 incredible years. You know that's right. And through every challenge and every mile flown, we have remained steadfast and committed to delivering smooth and reliable air travel to you, our passengers. As we mark this remarkable milestone, we say thank you for flying with us, believing in us, and growing with us. This celebration is not just ours, it is yours too. We have weathered storms, soared above the clouds, and kept our sight high because your comfort and satisfaction have always been at the heart of our mission. Here is to 7 years of excellence and to many more journeys together. Passion Air, connecting Ghana, one city at a time.
This show is sponsored by
Viewers, you're welcome back to the flight deck. With me in the flight deck today is one of Ghana Airways' best accomplished pilots, Captain Michael Foli. Recently retired and having fun with us in the flight deck. Captain, what is it about putting an apple on the controls and landing?
Oh, this was Captain Spencer's
okay.
Innovation,
kind of.
He was an instructor.
Okay.
So he used to train us how to land well. Because at that time, I'm sure you must have joined some foreign airlines. They just come and dump you on the runway. There are techniques to land softly. So he will teach you that, listen, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to land softly. So here is the apple here. It's away from all the controls because Captain Spencer was very safety conscious. So the apple will be away from all the controls. And he said, I'm going to demonstrate it. I'll land this aircraft smoothly. The apple
will still be where it is.
And then he'll demonstrate it, you know, and then he'll go, wow.
Interesting. So, following from this, what makes a good pilot?
Now, when you talk about commercial pilot, we have private pilots who are trained just to fly as private pilots. They are not trained to the same level of competence as commercial pilots are trained. So every commercial pilot is a good pilot, basically, because you are trained, you are tested.
Exactly.
Okay. There is a saying in aviation that we have old pilots, we have bold pilots, but we don't have old, bold pilots. Now, a bold pilot is somebody who might like to take chances. They don't live long.
Mm-hmm.
They make the headlines in a very bad way. You don't take chances with the weather. So a good pilot basically is one who is disciplined. Okay. Because aircraft have their limits. The manufacturer will tell you these are the limitations of the aircraft. When you are being trained, you are also told that, listen, these clouds are dangerous. Okay. Go around them. But here's a weather radar. If you don't have any way around it, this is the way to penetrate the weather. Okay. We are coming into land. There are limits. If at a certain height you are not configured well or you cannot see the runway, do not continue. Go around. Go around. So a good pilot is one who follows all these rules. Plus, a good pilot also, in a cockpit, even if you're a captain, you are the overall boss, but you have to coordinate with the co-pilot. A good pilot is one who coordinates with his crew very well, who stay within the limits of the aircraft, his own competence, and also respect the weather. You know, cut corners.
Okay. So you're talking about discipline, teamwork.
Yes, discipline, teamwork, and part of the
stick
discipline
to the rules.
Stick to the rules.
Yeah. There are very few young ones motivated to take up flying as a career. And so give us a bit of insight. How was your training like in flying school?
Well, like I said, first of all, you must meet the requirements of Ghana Airways. That guarantees that, A, you will not waste their money, you complete the training. And then the training is quite strict. You pass your ground school examinations, there are a series of flying tests to do.
Okay.
Then you are graduating. So you must have a solid background. You see, flying, piloting, you must have a good eye, hand, ear coordination.
The reflexes need to be.
Yes, reflexes, but coordination, because you are doing many things at
At the same time.
And your level of concentration and all. So anyone who aspires to be a pilot, first you must have an solid academic potential. You don't need to be a graduate, but you must have the potential. Because Ghana Airways recruited students who had solid science-based subjects for good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So in the good old days, in our days, before and up to, Ghana Airways was recruiting and training.
Training, okay.
We don't have a national airline anymore. So today, if you want to be a pilot, there are two routes. You must have a rich father. You must have rich parents who can send you out to train. But again, when you come back with that training, you need an airline to fly with.
And so you have to meet their standards.
And then airlines will also not like to spend money training you to their standard. So it's a bit competitive now. The other route, again, is to join the Air Force.
Yeah.
If you satisfy their requirements.
I think Captain Spencer mentioned that.
If you satisfy the requirements, you fly for some time, and I think after a certain number of years, you can be, I don't know if the word is discharged, then you can join the civilian fleet, released. So it's a shame that we don't have a national airline.
Yeah.
Because we are very, very competent, ambitious young men and women who want to fly, but the route is not like it used to be.
Back to my question again. Walk us through how the training was like, the duration, how long it was.
We have a certain number of subjects you have to do, ground school. Okay, meteorology, engines, electricals, radio aids, I think about 8 or more subjects. You must pass all those.
With what percentage?
Oh, the pass mark, I don't recall. But some students from other schools will be repeated. Then you have to do you start flying. The whole course was advertised to last for, I think, 54 weeks. So I think that's just about a year.
A year has 52 weeks.
Yes, so I think this was 54. But in our school, the weather in that part, we're in the north of England.
Oh, okay, so it's very
in
cool.
winter, the weather was bad.
Very cool.
And as a beginner, you couldn't fly when the weather is, you must see where you're going. That's called visual flying. So after that, you join Ghana Airways, now as a fresh pilot. Ab initio. Then you start training on the aircraft type. So when we came back, we were sent back to Holland to learn to fly the Fokker 28. All right.
Which year is this?
Early part of 1980. And to fly an aircraft, you have to be tested in all the systems of the aircraft. All the systems.
If you say systems, what?
You must learn about the engines, the electrical structure of the aircraft, air conditioning, the pneumatics, the hydraulics, all the various things that come together. Then you now have to fly the simulator where they are throwing all sorts of scenarios, emergencies, abnormalities. You have to use a checkbook, the checklist. And then when we finished that training, then we came back. Then now you have to do what they call base training. You must learn how to now fly the aircraft itself, because we're using the simulator in Holland. Then for my training, the late Captain Kwachi Safo, he was my instructor on there.
Interesting.
The Dutch also came to do some training for me. Then Captain Kwachi Safo took over.
Oh, interesting. Kwachi Safo
of
his
blessed
children
memory.
are family friends.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Then I flew that. Normally you fly that as a co-pilot for some time. Then you progress to the next bigger aircraft, which was a DC-9 at the time.
Okay.
So I flew the DC-9 also for a while. And interestingly, the same, oh no, my basic training was with the late Captain Danso.
Okay.
Okay. And then he released me. And then I flew for some time. Then I moved on to the DC-10
DC-10.
as a co-pilot. Fokker F-28 as a co-pilot, DC-9 as a co-pilot, DC-10 as a co-pilot, where I was trained by the legendary Captain Powers Deakin Spencer.
Oh my goodness. One of our legends. One of our legends.
Yes.
Okay, so in all it was the F-28,
Yes,
DC-9, and the DC-10.
yes, Ghana Airways.
Which routes were you flying at the time, please?
F-28, we're doing what we call the YAM routes.
To Tamale.
Okay. Kumasi, Sunyani, Tamale, Kumasi, Sunyani, Tamale. We nicknamed it the YAM routes because you go and buy yam.
Yam in Tamale.
Tamale. So we flew that for a while. Then when I moved on to the DC-9, we were flying the West Coast, Abidjan, Monrovia, then Freetown, Conakry, Banjul, Dakar. Then we were doing Lagos. Then you felt big because you moved on to a big island.
That is interesting. Wow.
Then you moved on to the DC-10, where we flew international routes.
Okay, so we'll come back and continue from the DC-10. By the way, viewers, like I told you, Captain Foli was one of our best. I was privileged to be a cabin crew on his flights, and I mean, with Captain Foli in the flight deck, you felt good, you felt safe, and it's a big privilege to have him on the flight deck today. We're going to go on a short commercial break to acknowledge our sponsors. When we come back, we'll continue from the DC-10. Please don't go away. Stay.
We are celebrating 7 years of passion in the skies. From our first takeoff in Accra to the heartlands of Kumasi, Tamale, Takoradi, Wa, and Sunyani, Passion Air has proudly connected Ghana for 7 incredible years. You know that's right. And through every challenge and every mile flown, we have remained steadfast and committed to delivering smooth and reliable air travel to you, our passengers. As we mark this remarkable milestone, we say thank you for flying with us, believing in us, and growing with us. This celebration is not just ours, it is yours too. We have weathered storms, soared above the clouds, and kept our sight high because your comfort and satisfaction have always been at the heart of our mission. Here is to 7 years of excellence and to many more journeys together. Passion Air, connecting Ghana, one city at a time.
This show is sponsored by
Viewers, you're welcome back to the flight deck. With me in the flight deck today is one of Ghana Airways' best accomplished pilots, Captain Michael Foli. Recently retired and having fun with us in the flight deck. Captain, you were taking us to the DC-10.
Yes.
Was it a fun aircraft to fly? Did you enjoy flying compared to the F-28 and the DC-9?
F-28 to DC-9 to DC-10 is a progression that everybody wanted. So on the DC-10, it's like now you've reached the top.
You have arrived.
We are Burma. You are man. You know?
Wow.
So I was privileged to be trained, to have been trained by a very good instructor.
So, well, the apple does not fall too far from the tree.
Well,
So.
you know, let me, if you allow me, let me
Go ahead.
speak a bit more about Captain Spencer.
Go ahead, please, go ahead.
He was a very technical pilot, very disciplined, but also very friendly. You know,
Interesting. A man of many parts.
yes, in the cockpit, on the flight deck, he insisted on professionalism, but he made you feel at ease. And then he gave you confidence. He imparted confidence in you. Being trained by him gave me a lot of confidence. So I really enjoyed flying the DC-10.
You know, following the demise of Ghana Airways, there's this perception out there, the aircrafts were old, they were outmoded. I want you to disabuse minds of viewers. Tell us how sophisticated these DC-10 aircrafts were.
Oh, at the time the DC-10 was manufactured, it was quite sophisticated. I think there was another aircraft called the L-1011, Lockheed 1011, which was a competitor. Those who flew the Lockheed 1011 also swore to its sophistication, but I didn't fly. I never flew the L-1011. DC-10 was quite sophisticated. At that time, we had 3 engine aircraft, which were flying because there was a rule that if you want to fly over the ocean, you must have more than 2 engines on the aircraft. Unless, if you want to fly a 2-engine aircraft across the ocean, you must be within a certain minutes from the nearest. Like in case there is an emergency, in case you lose an engine, you can divert. So the DC-10, in fact, the DC-10 outlived the L-1011. You know, so I ended my career in Ghana Airways on the DC-10.
Sure. Viewers, it's been an interesting discourse. I hope you had a good time listening to Captain Michael Foli. I did. We look forward to seeing you on our future episodes. Thank you for staying through with us. Good night.